Welcome back to another episode of GOAT-worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the GOATs on this channel. Today we're dealing with two GOATs, man. We got JID on the rise, man. I really love the JID verse on Fuel. I did say, once I heard that Fuel remix, that Grip had a better verse. I really feel like he did. I really feel like he did on that remix. I'm not saying that Grip overall is a better artist than JID. I think JID is phenomenal. But on that verse showing up with Eminem, I feel like Grip did a better job. But Grip did have an advantage. He got to do the remix afterwards, right? But anyways, now today we got Animals with JID. We got another chance to really show up. I feel like he showed up on Fuel, but now this is JID's song with Eminem, so he really got to show up because he's inviting the GOAT over to his side. So let's see what JID got on this one. I'm really interested to hear JID, to be honest with you. Of course, I want to hear the Eminem verse. We're going to break that down, absolutely. But I really want to hear how JID shows up on this one. But let's get it, though.
Look, please don't bring no scared business to me. I fear no man, no hand holding banana clips, a chimpanzee to rip at me. The tip ain't cheap, the dick ain't free. I ain't no bitch, a bitch ain't me. I beat up beats, I been up beat. You been on me, you bet on me. Who better than me? You better believe it never could be. I'm ready to eat, they better get it ready for me. I'm killing the scene, they gotta get a medical team. The gun a machine, the tongue is a gun. They come with a bean, they come in the red, they come in the green. And somebody scared cause nobody's seen it. Get him a bed.
What I like about this so far already is he's doing like a little bit of, well, he's rapping pretty fast throughout the whole time, right? But there's also like a speedy sense, and then he kind of slows down. It's like he's going from double time to triple time, double time to triple time.
Banana clips, a chimpanzee to...
What I like about this beat though, it's unorthodox, it's weird. Only real lyricists hear this beat and say, yeah, it's challenging, I want to do it. You know, a Tech 9 hears this beat, he wants to do it. Crooked Eye hears this beat, he wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? JID is one of those ones from the newcomers who hears this type of beat and wants to do it. Even Kendrick, I feel like. But this is just a known, like he picked this beat and he heard Eminem. Because this is the type of beats Eminem raps on. On the Shady 15 album, Eminem was rapping on beats like this. Unorthodox, weird beats, I'm saying, where you gotta you gotta really keep up with the beat, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta almost like impress yourself. You gotta like go above and beyond to even rap on these kind of beats. And the thing about these kind of beats, people are gonna hear it and be like, this beat is whack. People are gonna hear it and be like, oh, this flow's too choppy. I could hear like people, like non-lyrical fans hearing JID saying they don't like the flow already. I could already hear the haters. It just, as soon as this turns on. But for me, I'm a nerd for all this, and I love the sound of this beat because I know Eminem's gonna demolish this. But let's get into this JID.
Please don't bring no scared business to me. I fear no man, no hand holding banana clips, a chimpanzee to rip at me. The tip ain't cheap, the dick ain't free. I ain't no bitch, a bitch ain't me. I beat up beats, I been up beat. You been on me, you bet on me. Who better than me? You better believe it never could be. I'm ready to eat, they better get it ready for me. I'm killing the scene, they gotta get a medical team.
I'm killing the scene. You better get it ready for me. I'm killing the scene. You gotta get a medical team. Like I like that little speed, little triple time, double time, triple time, double time. But I hear, like, y'all already know how I do. Like, I'm not gonna be breaking down every single bar. I said that last time, and I broke down every single bar. But I'm gonna be pointing out the things I really like. I'm pretty sure other channels broke it down. Freaking Knoxhill, freaking Flawed, and them. Like those dudes be breaking down every single bar. So I'm pretty sure y'all heard it a million times already. I'm gonna be breaking down the parts that I really am impressed with. I heard the little chimpanzee stuff. Like I'm not gonna be breaking stuff like that down. But it all sounds good. It all sounds good. But you know how I do it. I'm just gonna be breaking down the stuff that I really like.
The tongue is a gun, they come with a bean, they come in the red, they come in the green. And somebody scared cause nobody's seen it. Get him a bed and get him a king and get him a shed and give it a swing. I'm thinking of deadly things. Give it a red drink, red rum, 15187. Look a lie, little nigga, they been living a lie. I never believed this on.
And then he say something about murder on Fuel, because Red Run backwards is murder. But I think he said something about on Fuel, something about murder. That could be a connection right there. Could be a connection, I'm not sure.
Drink red rum, 15187. Look a lie, little nigga, they been living a lie. I never believed this on instead of comply. The last thing I seen tried it, did it and died. Get a better disguise, you ain't figured it out. Niggas ain't trying to get victimized. I got a pit in a clip, finna sick the bar. Don't nobody wanna get sent to guard. A stick hit through the meat like a shish kebab. Take it out with the boss, man, I'm good at my job. It's not a walk in the park, cause I'm in a metropolis. I'm lost in the thought, but escaping the darkness. Caught the broad daylight, sun and parked it. Felt the force and found the flow, but faucet. Kept the course ahead, no matter the cost. I only eat what I kill, do away with the carcass. Monster, dreadlockness, similar concepts.
Dreadlockness monster.
I'm a
Dreadlock, he's a dreadhead. Yo, he is rapping his mind off right now, bro. This is much better than, this is much better than the Fuel verse already, dog. Like, well, the way he's rapping, this is much better than the Fuel. On the Fuel verse, he was a little all over the place. I think he's on topic right now. I can see why they're calling the song Animals, but I feel like on the Fuel verse, he killed it, but he had a lot of filler on there, if I'm being real. Right now, he is just showing you he's exercising. He's exercising his lyrical ability right now, and he's trying to make sure he touches everything. He's got some doubles in there. He got some punchlines in there. He's got the silly couple silly bars in there, which all witty rappers do. He got witty bars in there, and the rhyme structure is crazy. This rhyme structure is bananas. This rhyme structure is way better than the Fuel verse. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is showing up right here, and I'm glad it's only 52 seconds in, and this song's almost 6 minutes long, which means we got a lot more JID.
I had to get into the game again. I seen the lights. I'm looking at the later land and make a man like I'm Jaden Daniels breaking in. Can't evade the van on niggas.
Like I'm Jaden Daniels. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I like. I'll point out the things I like.
I'm a crazy man. I had to get into the game again. I seen the lights. I'm looking at the later land and make a man like I'm Jaden Daniels breaking in. Can't evade the van on niggas. Save the scandal. Service candle lit. Cause your man a bitch. I tried to understand, but I'm lacking the bandwidth. A rockin' the heart.
Also, inflections of his voice. He's going from high low, but. And high low, I mean by like just energy. Like he gets very conversational on this verse, which I really like, which is a good match for Eminem because Eminem does that a lot too, or old school Eminem does that a lot, right? Real conversational type raps. But JID is definitely from that Eminem tree, bro. I'm pretty sure he listens to I'm pretty sure he was influenced by a lot of people, but Eminem has to be somewhere near the top, dog, because what he's doing right now, he's displaying. This is like what Grip does. This is what Kendrick does. This is what I was gonna say Lupe Fiasco, but not so much, right? But just people who are very crooked out, unorthodox with the flow. Like this gotta be from the Eminem tree, bro. And I'm not even trying to like take light away from him and put it on M. That's not even what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying, like, out of respect, Eminem's my favorite rapper, and I feel like he's the GOAT, right? So when I start comparing other rappers to Eminem, trust me, it's out of straight respect. Like, I'm praising him right now.
In a sandwich, the cards I was handed, it turned me to gambit. It made me the man, but it turned me to man, saying son of a man, max, minimal chances. Shaking the hand, white man, taking a taxi, suit and tie, now fly right in the backseat of a taxi. I feel like Tyrese Maxey, I'm on 6, sir, but I'm hell of an athlete doing the rap shit. Take a look at the rap sheet, niggas are random rap shit. Hit with a black queen, Angela Bassett. Put a tab of acid on your tongue. I ain't never taking a bump, but I can put it in the package. You give me a lump sum to put it in the bag of a trunk. I heard.
Oh, I ain't never taken a bump, but I can put it in the back. He taking a lump sum. Yo, that was fire. A little bumps of cocaine, but. See, he's so witty, bro. So I gotta run that flow back. That flow was nice. He was like Tyrese Maxey.
They tell me that man saying son of a Mad Max, minimal chances. Shake.
Son of a Mad Max. Oh my God, that was a good movie, Mad Max.
In a hard place, cracking a sandwich. The cards I was handed, it turned me to gambit. It made me the man, but it turned me to man saying son of a Mad Max, minimal chances. Shaking.
He said Manson.
I don't understand, but I'm lacking the bandwidth. A rockin' a hard place, cracking a sandwich. The cards I was handed, it turned me to
rocking a hard place, cracking a sandwich.
It made me the man, but it turned me to man saying son of a Mad Max, minimal chances.
A lot of alliteration right there with the M sounds. I like that. I like that a lot.
Hand white man taking a taxi, suit and tie, now fly right in the backseat of a taxi. I feel like Tyrese Maxey, I'm on 6, sir, but I'm hell of an athlete doing the rap shit. Take a look at the rap sheet, niggas are random rap shit. Hit with a black queen, Angela Bassett.
Is he from Philly? I know Tyrese Maxey. He played on the Philadelphia Sixers, but I'm not sure. But Angela Bassett, Black Queen,
6, sir, but I'm hell of an athlete doing the rap shit. Take a look at the rap sheet, niggas are random rap shit. Hit with a black queen, Angela Bassett. Put a tab of acid on your tongue. I ain't never taking a bump, but I can put it in the package. You give me a lump sum to put it in the back of a trunk. I heard thump, 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 banging the bass. I'm breaking the bread to breakfast. I'm bringing the bacon, slinging the sausage, cracking the egg over your face. I'm half amazing, half man and half alien. Patience, paper thin. I plant a flag in every place I'm in.
This beat switch up is nasty, dog. This beat switch up is so. Oh, I like the way he rapping too. He's slowing it down.
I'm breaking the bread to breakfast. I'm bringing the bacon, slinging the sausage, cracking.
A lot of B alliteration. He went off, bro. He's going off so far, though. He's going way the F off right now.
Over your face, I'm half amazing, half man and half alien. Patience, paper thin. I plant a flag in every place I'm in. Pace has been immense. It's not a race, but I've been chasing it. Been unforsaken, only placing faith in the hands that turn a staff into a snake and then a snake into a staff again. The average couldn't start to establish the type of bag I'm in. The nappy is East Atlanta. Rapping erratic, righteous, and ratchet.
Did he say so? Or did he just say that word? But he wouldn't have bleeped that out.
To establish the type of bag I'm in. The nappy is East Atlanta. Rapping erratic, righteous, and ratchet, cause that's what's happening. Yelling from the mountain so loud it could start.
Erratic and righteous to yin yangs.
Erratic, righteous, and ratchet, cause that's what's happening. Yelling from the mountain so loud it could start an avalanche. We in Babylon, by the way you brother be babbling, you out of chances. I can't overextend the olive branch. Fuck the bargaining, we barging in. Let the car spin. Push a Porsche with a 911 like a Micah Parsons. When attacking a target, have a sack when they send the blitz. It's a rapid departure, real rappers cease to exist. Like it's open season.
I love the way he's flowing on this beat right now, dog. I can never do this. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's levels of lyricism, dog. Like, what JID is doing right now on this beat, like, yeah. I'm not saying I'm one of the rappers that's scared of these kind of beats, but I'm just saying I'm not scared of them. It's just hard. It's hard to rap over these beats, bro. Like, I wouldn't be thinking of this flow that he's doing. I'd be thinking of a fast flow. But the fact that he's slowing it down, it's impressive because he's still giving you bars. Like, he's giving you bars. He's slowing it down. He's being very like diabolical almost with the way he's flowing.
A Parsons when attacking a target, have a sack when they sent the blitz.
It's almost like he's not trying. It's almost like nonchalant, but he's rapping stellar.
Rapid departure, real rappers cease to exist. Like it's open season, soon as they seen him, it's
Real rappers cease. I thought he said deceased there. I thought he said real rappers cease to exist. It sounded like he said deceased, dead, deceased, but cease to exist. You don't exist. He got rid of you.
Bow, 8-1 like Kobe in 06. Head bow, pray for him while you load this 45th. 23, he ain't started, but hit the Jordan with the Pippen.
45, came back like Jordan, wearing the 4-5, then 23, but also the Kobe relation, little basketball scheme right there. Where he said like 8-1 with like Kobe. Oh yeah, in 06, that's when he beat the Raptors and hit him with 81 points.
Bow, 8-1 like Kobe in 06. Head bow, pray for him while you load this 45th. 23, he ain't started, but hit the Jordan with the Pippen assist. Another plotter, just a twist in the script. If we beefing, let's get into some old biblical shit.
I like this pocket he's in right now. This is so far on this beat. This is my favorite pocket because now he's super on beat, right? But he's still carrying the same cadence though. Technically, he just switched the tempo up a little bit because now he's like landing on the snares. He wasn't doing that before. Before he was kind of like all over the place. Now he's like, well, he's right behind the snare.
If we beefing, let's get into some old biblical shit. Ain't no tweeting, see goodnight, and then proceed with a kiss. For the dead, watch for the threads, niggas can't bleed on my fit. Put the bed, now we even Steve and keep Stephen A. Smith in the West. Fuck all that scream shit and beat in your chest.
Ooh, I like West though. He's cool. I like him a lot. But yeah, little ESPN scheme right there. Well, West's not on ESPN. He used to be. I think he got his own show now.
Put the bed, now we even Steve and keep Stephen A. Smith.
We even Stephen keep the Stephen A. Smith, the Smith and Wesson. Then later he says West, but those two people who debate in shows and stuff like that. Sports analyst, a little sports analyst scheme. That's fire. I like that.
West, fuck all that scream shit and beat in your chest. Mama said mentality breeds into a seed of success, and I'm between it, but best believe I ain't perceiving no threats with allegiance alliance.
Dog, he's killing this right now. I love his like outside of the alliteration that he's done a lot throughout this verse. I actually like his voice a lot more on this one. You know what I'm saying he's being what I really like about JID though, man. I gotta give him a nod for, because a lot of these new rappers, they try to get on this type of flow, unorthodox flow. They try to chase like an EMINEM or somebody like that, right? And what happens is there's no clarity, dog. There's no clarity. Like right now, JID has so much clarity, bro. Like I can hear everything he's saying. That's one of my favorite things. If I could understand enunciation is like so at the top of the list for me, dog. It's very important for me. Like I take like if I can't understand, I got a good ear. So if I can't understand what you're saying, you're not providing much clarity. Like that flow, that you're getting a little ahead of yourself. That flow is too much for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you could think of a dope flow, but if you cannot perform it, if you cannot execute it, you lose points.
Smith in the West, fuck all that scream shit and beat in your chest. Mama said mentality breeds into a seed of success, and I'm between it, but best believe I ain't perceiving no threats with allegiance alliance. Leave me out of y'all shit, I'm lying, relax. You know the facts of the sleeping giant.
Oh my God, that little alliteration scheme. He does it well without overdoing it, almost like without making it obvious, unless you're like looking for it. And I'm obviously looking for it. I'm a breakdown channel, but yeah, if you're just a listener to this, you're missing all of this, bro. You're listening all this alliteration, all this heavy rhyme condensed scheme. Like his internals are not inside anymore, like because they are internals, right? And internal external just means like you got a rhyme you starting with, whatever's packing in the middle is gonna rhyme with the next set of bars that's in the middle, right? But that's not what he's doing. He's starting a rhyme with a certain rhyme, and then he has his internals, they're very dense, and then he can go into another rhyme scheme and come back with the internals, but it'll just be a different set of internals. I hope I'm not confusing you. It's just like he doesn't keep them in the middle, but you have to call them internals because I don't know what else to call them. But like I just like I'm gonna show you right now.
Ain't perceiving no threats with allegiance alliance. Leave me out of y'all shit, I'm lying.
He said, so, leave me out a lot. Like so with allegiance alliance, leave me out of y'all. Like that's like very unorthodox. That's not in the middle anymore. Like where's the end and where's the beginning? I don't know. It's a very complex flow.
But best believe I ain't.
It ain't basic bars like he's doing right here. I'll show you what a standard set of bars is.
Mama said mentality breeds into a seed of success, and
Mama said mentality breeds to a seed of success. Right? So success is the end rhyme scheme. The internals is well, he's got a little alliteration going on, but mama Oh, mentality. Mama said mentality breathes into a seed of success, right? And then what's the next bar?
Between it, but best believe I ain't perceiving no threats.
In between it, but best believe I ain't receiving no threats. So the E's are in the internals, and the E is on the end. So Sess is on the end of the last one, and threats is on the end of this one. That's standard flow. Now look what he does after this.
Allegiance, alliance, leave me out of y'all shit. I'm a lion, I'm lying, relax. You know the facts of the sleeping giant, a lion.
Yeah, giant at the end, or is it line at? I don't know which one's at the end anymore. There's no internal, external. So amazing, dog. That's so amazing. I don't even know if I've heard. Yeah, I think I've heard M do that before, but like, with the way he's doing it, this is perfection, bro. This is creating flows. This is creating styles. This is like being original, super original.
That nigga Goliath's a bitch, hit with a rock in a sack. My nigga ride with a stick, flipping a rock in a what? Too hard to predict, no shit been hard in a sack. My nigga relax, you know the facts of the sleeping giant, align me with that.
So effects of a sleeping giant, and he goes into the whole rock scheme. So earlier he said he's gonna get into some biblical-ish, right? So now you got biblical-ish. So you know you got David and Goliath. He didn't mention David. He didn't mention David or Goliath, but he's saying the sleeping giant. You woke up the sleeping giant. Now you get the rock. You hit the rock. You know you hit the giant with the rock, and then he also says flipping the rock in the stick. So sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, right? But also. Rock, flipping crack. I don't know, something like that. Maybe he's talking about maybe a drug reference, whatever. He does paint. He does create a window a lot to the projects or through the hood or to the trap. Like he does create a window for that a lot. I know he's from Atlanta, not from. Earlier I said he's from Philly, but he's from Atlanta. That's right. So yeah, he does create a window to what it's like in these urban neighborhoods or the hood he's from. So. It doesn't necessarily mean he's saying he's flipping rock like he's so cracked, but it just these are the things he saw. You know what I'm saying?
I'm between it, but best believe I ain't perceiving no threats.
And I'm between it, but best believe I ain't perceiving. No, that doesn't mean it's fire. It's crazy.
Allegiance, alliance, leave me out of y'all shit. I'm a lion, I'm lying, relax. You know the facts of the sleeping giant, align me with that. Nigga Goliath's a bitch, hit
Goliath.
with a rock in a sack.
Oh, hit with a rock and a sack, and also rocking a sack and rock. That's like that could be some jail talk or whatever, because that's what happens in jail. They put little stones or whatever inside of a sack and whip you with it. But he did mention Goliath. I didn't catch. I thought he didn't say it. He didn't say nothing about David, so I'm not sure what the bar is now. It could be that. It could just be relative. Sometimes bars are just relative. It doesn't have to be a punchline, because a punchline has to make sense. Sometimes relative bars is just a simile, or if it's just like relating to a certain event, relating it to a bar, it could just be simple as that. It's sometimes not that deep.
Nigga ride with a stick, flipping a rock in a what? Nothing too hard to predict.
Flipping a rock in the okay, so he didn't say it that time, but yeah, he's talking about selling crack. Okay.
No shit been hard where you at, but if
nothing hard to predict, and right after he didn't even finish the bar, and then he says too hard to predict. Like you caught what I was just about to say.
dick, flipping a rock in a what? Nothing too hard to predict. No shit been hard where you at, but if I lost you, then I bring it back.
I beat up a beat like a drum machine, get something to me. You don't wanna go and bump into me. I jump in the beat so comfortably. I'm not comfortable with no conflict. I'm comfortable. Give me them horns, give me that rose bush, give me them thorns. I'm another breed, I'm a different animal. Y'all make me all niggas brandable. I'm intangible, but your hands are full. Angel low on the pants are pulled all the way down to your ankles. You getting spanked and I'm your father. Told ya I'm beat like a drum machine, get something to me.
Okay, now he's saying I beat up the beat like a drum machine. Earlier in JID's verse, he had said something about like I be upbeat, but I beat the beat down, but I be upbeat, something like that. He had like, so Eminem, I guess Eminem heard his verse, or just by coincidence, he kind of mentioned the same thing. And I think JID said that in the beginning of his verse as well. So that's interesting. So a little bit of you know what I'm saying? Eminem does do that a lot. He does pick up where people, not where people leave off, but he does mention other people's bars in his bars. Like, it's kind of like it's like his way of like giving a nod. But okay, let's run that back a little bit. He said, I beat up the beat like a drum machine, did something to me. You don't want to go bump into me. I jump in the beat so comfortably. So comfortably.
Nothing too hard to predict. No shit been hard where you at, but if I lost you, then I bring it back.
I beat up a beat like a drum machine, get something to me. You don't wanna go and bump into me. I jump in the beat so comfortably. I'm not comfortable with no conflict. I'm comfortable.
I'm so comfortable. I comfortable-ish, right? And then he mentioned something about thorns and flowers. He's basically saying, hold on, let's play it.
Them horns, give me that rose bush, give me them thorns. I'm in the
Yeah, give me them horns. So I comfortable. I'm gonna ride like so. He's taking the bulls by the handles, right? So basically, he's handling the bull like bullshit she's going through. He's handling it just fine. I've actually comfortable. I comfort the beef. I've comfortable-ish, right? But he also said, now give me them thorns, right? Now he's basically saying like, give me them thorns, like basically, I wonder what he means by that. Because he could just be saying, like, give me my flowers. You know what I'm saying? Give me my flowers. Because Eminem's the most hated superstar there is, bro. As far as rappers, he's the most hated on. No other rapper on Eminem's tier, like, you know, the Nas's, the Jay-Z's, the people, Rakim, the people on those tiers, that none of them get the hate Eminem gets. Meanwhile, if we're being real, Eminem is just, he's better than them. Like, that's the crazy part, you know what I'm saying? But we know why. Pigmentation. That's the only reason. The haters admit it too. They'll tell you all the time. It's because he's white.
Comfortable with no conflict, I'm comfortable. Give me them horns, give me that Ross Bush.
I'm comfortable when it comes to the bullish. So I come for the bull. That's fire. Give me that rose bush. Give me them thorns. Yeah, give me my flowers, bro. If y'all ain't gonna give me my flowers, I'm gonna take them while I'm still here.
Thorns, I'm another breed, I'm a different animal. Y'all make me yawn like a strand of wool.
Make me yawn. He's yawning in the background. That's funny.
But your hands are full and your low on the pants are pulled all the way down to your ankles. You getting spanked and I'm your father. Soldier, I'm a soldier. I just showed up and
drop your pants. You're getting spanked. You know when you get your whip, right? You put your pants down. You put you over his lap. He spanks you. Let me not point out bars like that. Like I'm pretty sure y'all caught those.
be the taking, I'm a demolished. I always said but I didn't have a dime to my name and lived this parlor. If I had 3 quarters, 2 dimes and a nickel, I wouldn't change for $1. But I signed 50 sitting, put them in my piggy bank and I ain't gonna Apollo.
Oh my God, apologize, right? Oh my, how does he do that, bro? He grabs a word, breaks it in half, and thinks of how many different ways he can rhyme that. So what was he rhyming that with though? Squalor or something else?
He said but I didn't have a dime to my name and lived this parlor. If I had
Yeah, I thought he said the squalor. I thought he said like disqualified, but he said to squalor. Okay.
you getting spanked and I'm your father. Soldier, I'm a soldier.
Father. Okay.
Showed up in a white, be the taking, I'm a demolished. I always said but I didn't have a dime to my name and lived this parlor. If I had 3 quarters, 2 dimes and a nickel, I wouldn't change for $1. But I signed 50 sitting, put them in my piggy bank and I ain't gonna Apollo.
Ooh, that's fire. Okay, so he added up $1 with the change, but also he wouldn't trade that dollar for change, which is the change he just described. But also I wouldn't trade that dollar because I got 50 cents in my piggy bank. So I made more instead of taking the dollar. I made more with 50 cents than I could have done with that dollar you gave me, right? So because 50 cents put him in my piggy bank and he blew up. So that's a fire scheme right there. And Piggy Bank off the Massacre album, clickety clank, and on that album, on that song, he disses the Locks. Well, he disses Jadakiss, this is Fat Joe, this is Ja Rule, this is Nas, this is who else? This is Shine. He disses a lot of people on that song, and it's fitting, right? Because Eminem be dissing rappers all the time. I don't know if he's gonna be dissing anybody on this. Well, everybody say he's dissing somebody. I forgot who they said. I think they said he's dissing Kanye. People, I've been seeing it on Instagram. People saying he's dissing people on here. I hope he's not dissing Kanye because, like, not that I'm a super Kanye fan, but Kanye has showed Eminem a lot of love. Even when Kanye be bugging out, he always shows Eminem a lot of love. I remember he was saying how Eminem's the #1 rapper ever, right? And I think Angie Martinez was like, "You mean like lyrically, sales?" He said everything, everything that comes with it. He's the #1 rapper. So that's showing Eminem a lot of love. He had to rewrite his verse twice on Forever. He said he shut down meetings for 2 weeks to rewrite after he heard Eminem's verse. He's called Eminem the greatest rapper. What else? I remember him saying something. Oh, the gospel. He said his daughter's favorite song is, and I did use this gospel. I got to drop that for y'all. It's on the Patreon, but I got to drop that on YouTube. Yeah, so use this gospel was his daughter's favorite song. She loved Eminem's verse on there. Yeah, just mad stuff that he like. Even though they're on opposing sides politically, they show each other respect. It's kind of like Eminem and Kid Rock. Like I like that they show each other respect. Like that's dope. Well, let's get it.
2 dimes and a nickel, I wouldn't change for $1. But I signed 50 sitting, put them in my piggy bank and I ain't gonna apologize to you for what the fuck I do. My advice to you, get 5 bazookas, some type of nuka, knife or ruka.
My advice to you, get 5 bazookas, some type of nuka. I love this type of this is a little. All right, let me tell you what this verse reminded me. It reminded me of like Eminem on like kind of remind me like Medicine Man Eminem a little bit, right? That's on the Compton album, Dr. Dre. This kind of reminds me like the voice and stuff like that. This even the aggression. This reminds me of certain flow pockets. Even though the flow pocket on the Medicine Man was a little more standard to Eminem, this is very like unorthodox. It still reminds me of that Medicine Man Eminem, and I really love that Medicine Man verse, bro. Like I always say, Medicine Man versus Best Friends verse. Best Friends verse might be better, but Medicine Man is what I prefer. It's the aggression I prefer from Eminem. Like Medicine Man, dog. That's Best Friend's a better verse. Medicine Man, I like it more. I recognize Best Friend's a better verse, but I like this verse better. But like since then, we got to do like an Eminem best verses ever because I think Eminem has outdid those verses already, bro. In recent years, which is crazy. The further he gets in his career, the older he gets, he outdoes himself. Like, yeah, I think he's got multiple verses better than Best Friend and Medicine Man, and this one might be one of them, if I'm being real, because he's bodying this.
Two guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NW. Joystick you for what the fuck I do. My advice to you, get five bazookas, some type of nuke, a knife, a ruka. Decisive two guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi.
I like that he did that when the strings came in, and now it was like no beat. It was naked a little bit, right? And he got to get that flow off. I always wonder whether these beats were made like does Eminem change the beats? Are these beats made like that, and he's writing to them like that? Like I always wonder, dog. I always wonder because like they fit so perfectly, bro.
Advice to you, get five bazookas, some type of nuke, a knife, a ruka. Decisive two guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NWA in the posse, just like Killer and Dre and Pop Me, man.
Ooh, like in the posse, the NWA album. He stay paying homage, bro. He's always paying homage.
You get five bazookas, some type of nuke, a knife, a ruka. Decisive two guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NWA in the posse, just like Killer and Dre and Pop Me, man. Look at all the mayhem across the...
And then he mentions like the posse, the album, but also they're a posse. They're they're a group, and he's just shouting them out. That's just a way. That's how Eminem pays homage. He does doubles and stuff like that to pay homage. He don't just pay homage. He puts it in a bar.
Nuke, a knife, a ruka. Decisive two guns, cause I'm spraying the Rossi like I'm NWA in the posse, just like Killer and Dre and Pop Me, man. Look at all the mayhem across the... That's...
I ain't gonna lie, when I saw Yella and then Ren after that, I thought he was, for a quick second, I thought he was mentioning white rappers. And I was about to say, wait, Eminem just shouted out Ren? I almost lost my mind just now, I ain't gonna lie. And I got my Ren shirt on right now. I almost lost my mind just now, I ain't gonna front. I was about to be like, yes, please shout out Ren, bro. And Ren deserves it, because I thought like Yella Wolf, and then Ren. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I just thought he was about to start mentioning white rappers. But he's talking about Yella. He's talking about Yella from NWA and Ren from NWA, MC Ren. But anyways, Yella boys on your team, so y'all losing. Shout out to Ice Cube.
Why stay in the hot seat with these magazines that act out like gay and his cousin? No cocksucker around spraying and busting. These shit sucks, stick, stop saying it doesn't. That's probably the reason.
It's not even funny, bro, because when Ye was talking about, it's pretty traumatic what Ye was talking about. But Eminem is just crazy, bro. So is this the diss they're talking about? Because that's not a diss, bro. That's not a diss. That's not a diss at all.
Look at all the mayhem across the... That's probably why stay in the hot seat with these magazines that act out like gay and his cousin. No cocksucker around spraying and busting. These shit sucks, stick, stop saying it doesn't. That's probably the reason. There's nothing. You body the reason. I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent.
I was trying to see if there was something else that's coming after that. Maybe they was talking about. All right, but if that's all he's gonna say about Ye, that wasn't a diss. He's just saying, first of all,
why stay in the hot seat with these magazines that act out like gay.
That's a double. So he's just playing off Ye being nuts, right? Whatever, right? Being outbursting, saying stuff in the media. Kind of clickbaiting and stuff like that. Ye be bugging. I'm not gonna front. I'm a Ye fan. I'm not a super Ye fan, but Ye do be bugging. But he said with these magazines, I act out like Ye and his cousin. So Ye and his cousin, the whole fellatio that happened between him and his cousin, but also magazines, MAGA, Make America Great Again. That's definitely there's no other reason why he say with these magazines, and he's like stretching out magazines. With these magazines, I act out like Ye. So he's just saying like Make America Great Again. Ye be acting out, on the wrong side politically, right? Whatever. Eminem has said before, when it's all said and done, he's just gonna be, whether people hate him or not, when history shows, he wants to be on the right side, right? Which I would have to disagree. He's not on the right side, but I still love him. I don't care.
And Pop Me, man. Look at all the mayhem across the... That's probably why stay in the hot seat with these magazines that act out like gay and his cousin. No cocksucker around spraying and busting. These shit...
Look, I'm spraying and busting this. Oh man, okay. I'm not talking about those bars.
Stop saying it doesn't. That's probably the reason. There's nothing. You body the reason. I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked.
Yeah, that's not a Ye diss. Like I can see why people might apply it to Ye, just saying like he could be talking about Ye's music, but no, M does this all the time. M's always talking about. M's bars are for anybody. Whoever wants smoke can have them, right? He's always speaking in general. When he's talking about somebody, he's talking directly to somebody. So if people are saying that, unless there's more, there's so much more song left. So unless there's more about Ye, that right there is absolutely not a diss. No. And he, like I said, he wouldn't just diss Ye for no reason. Like, Ye got enough people against him. He did use his gospel with Ye like 2 years ago. Like, no, Eminem's not. And Ye doesn't talk about M doesn't start beef. That's just like, people need to get that out of their mind. Like, when it comes to rappers, he doesn't just start beef, bro. He doesn't. People start with him, and he responds. And people start crying when he responds. But anyways, yeah, that's not a Ye diss. That's not a Ye diss. He's just saying, I'm going to start acting out like Ye and his cousin. Like, You know what I'm saying?
But these magazines that act out like gay and it's cussing. No cocksucker around spraying and busting. These shit sucks, stick, stop saying it doesn't. That's probably the reason there's nothing. You body the reason. I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like
So you naked because you're not even decent. It's funny.
clothing like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing a rap god since my socks were holy. Was on that block like a soccer goalie. That's probably the reason there's nothing. You body the reason. I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like Moscow clothing like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing a rap.
He said, get ripped like my school clothes, just showing you where he came from. Get ripped like my school clothing, which connects to the next bar, actually. Hold on. Let me not even get ahead of myself. But he said, get ripped like my school clothing. He said, like a sleeping cow, I'm bulldozing. A bull, cow, dozing off, sleeping, like a sleeping cow. Anyway, that was a cool little punchline. But also, what comes after that's what I really like.
I feel like I just walked in and seen you naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like Moscow clothing like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing a rap god since my socks were holy.
A rap god since my socks were holy. Oh, that's fire. I don't know. Those kind of bars are so fire, and they only fire when Eminem says it, because we know Eminem is the rap god. He's known as the rap god. We know he made a song called Rap God. But also, coming off my clothes were ripped, 2 bars later, he's saying, a rap god since my socks were, like, I've been a rap god since my socks were holy. I've been a rap god since my clothes were ripped, when I was young in the game, when I was poor, before I blew up, since Infinite, boy. Like, but a rap god since my socks were holy. Rap god, holy, like he's holy, right? He and holy socks. That's the double right there. His socks were holy. That's crazy, dog. It's fire. But it's a scheme though. It's a scheme. It's a struggle bar scheme.
Block like a soccer goalie. Mocking, knocking, show me glass. I'm toting, locking, loading, rocking. Just walk.
Flow switch up is crazy. And then he said, been on a block like a soccer goalie. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought there was more there. But yeah, but on a block, he's still talking about where he came from, like a soccer goalie. Okay, got you. Still bars, hella bars though. Goalie, holy. What else? It was just cool rhyme schemes he did, man. Like y'all heard him.
You naked, cause you not even decent. Get ripped like Moscow clothing like a sleeping cow. I'm bulldozing a rap god since my socks were holy. Was on that block like a soccer goalie. Mocking, knocking, show me glass. I'm toting, locking, loading, rockin', rolling, rock-a, rolling, rock-a.
Rock and rolling, rolling, fire. But dog, this flow switch up is insane, bro. This is why it's like, bro, if you know rap, if you're a purist or a lyricist, even a listener of lyricism, like, you gotta hear this and understand that nobody's right. The man is 54 something years. He's about to be 54. I think he's 54 in October. But the man's 54 years old, dog, rapping like this. There's rappers back in the day were washed up when they hit 40. Like, people were already considering Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, even Rakim, the God MC. People were Cool G Rap. They were Slick Rick. They already considered these rappers washed up by the time they were 40. It was like, oh, they're too old. Like, only rap does that, and we need to stop doing it, because Rakim's still nice. Cool G Rap's still nice. Big Daddy Kane's still nice. These dudes are still nice, bro. You know KRS-One's still nice. So it's like, these dudes are still. Slick Rick just put out that song, and Nas, I just heard it. I wanted to do a reaction, but I heard it, and I was on a plane. I couldn't help it. I had to listen to it, and it was fire, bro. Nas and Slick Rick, man. But anyways, Slick Rick's still nice. So what I'm saying is, only in hip hop where we like shame people for being older and still rapping. Eminem is proving to you he's still out rapping people. And honestly, go ahead, you can come in. He's still out rapping people. And honestly, even though, babe, it's fine. Just have to be quiet. So he's still out rapping people. And the fact that he's at this age where he's at right now, and he's rapping with a young gunner like JID, and he's still showing him up a little bit, right? I'm gonna be real with you. His verse is superseding JID's verse at this point, like. But I mean, that's expected. But I still got to give JID the nod for even showing up the way he did. Much better verse than he did on Fuel.
Well, holy was on that block like a soccer goalie. Mocking, knocking, show me glass. I'm toting, locking, loading, rockin', rolling, rock-a, rolling, guacamole, massacholi, like this flow you out of pocket, homie, y'all get.
Like this flow, you're out of pocket. Like, he already knows he's losing people when he's rapping like this. He already knows he lost people. So machacholi, guacamole, rock and rolling, rocka-rolly, that's fire.
Hope to catch the flow, but if you know, I told your host to slow you rust before you go and throw your whole career. Only hope to catch the flow, but if you know,
You can only hope to catch the flow, but if you know, then you know. Yeah, reactors know. But yeah, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, if you lost the flow, this wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? If you caught the flow, you understand what I'm doing right now.
Host to slow you roast before you go and throw your whole career. Been the toilet bowl, enjoy the go. This is my house, a horse like a brothel. I done put Ja Rule through it like law school, keep it a step.
I was just about to say, he said you put your whole career in the toilet bowl. I started thinking about No Life Shaq in the toilet bowl, but he didn't mention Ja Rule, so I just it was just something I was just laughing about in my head, and then right after that he says Ja Rule. I'm not saying he did that on purpose. I know Eminem, and he's aware of No Life Shaq. No Life Shaq was in one of his videos, and I'm sure he shows No Life Shaq a lot of respect. But I am going to say that is either a coincidence or I don't know, because the whole toilet bowl thing and No Life Shaq thing, I mean, there's a connection there, especially with Ja Rule.
Pancakes, I'm awful. So many flags in Belgium, got a waffle. In fact, you would hate my walls, they're awful. They call me Marshall, but I'm on the rear. Been the toilet bowl, enjoy the go. This is my house, a horse like a brothel. I done put Ja Rule.
House of Horrors like a brothel, horror, House of Horrors. I done put Ja Rule through it.
Like to slow you out of pocket, homie. Y'all could only hope to catch the flow, but if you know, I told your host to slow you roast before you go and throw your whole career. Been the toilet bowl, enjoy the go. This is my house, a horse like a brothel. I done put Ja Rule through it like law school, keep it a stack of pancakes. I'm awful. So many flags in Belgium, got a waffle. In fact, you would hate my walls, they're awful. They call me.
In fact, you would hate my wall. They're all full, but they're all full. So I got a wall full of plaques. That's fire. I like that.
Like a brothel, I done put Ja Rule through it like law school, keep it a stack of pancakes. I'm awful. So many flags in Belgium, got a waffle. In fact, you would hate my walls, they're awful. They call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. Is it Groundhog's Day or
Okay, so Ja Rule. I'm trying to connect this rule and Ja Rule with lawful and laws and rules. But I think really what's going on here is just he's unlawful, but also the scheme is martial law. So you have martial law, and he's saying he's unlawful. So yeah, I like that.
won't stop, period, postmenopausal. Go so postal. They call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. Is it Groundhog's Day or deja vu? Won't stop, period, postmenopausal.
Won't stop, period. What he said?
They call me Marshall, but I'm unlawful. Is it Groundhog's Day or deja vu? Won't stop, period, postmenopausal.
Won't stop, period, postmenopausal. So postmenopausal, which stops your period, but he's saying he won't stop, period. Even menopause couldn't stop him. Bar.
So postal that most postmenopause, I'll slaughter the rhyme. These flows in a boggle the mind. Y'all get a line, you're talking to Einstein. Fuck walking the line, I'm jogging it. I'm a cross between
F walking the line. I remember before he said F walking the line. I'm running it. I forgot what song he said that in, but he said that before. But he's saying here, fuck F walking the line. I'm jogging it.
menopause, I'll slaughter the rhyme. These flows in a boggle the mind. Y'all get a line, you're talking to Einstein. Fuck walking the line, I'm jogging it. I'm a cross between a dog and a juvenilist. Motherfucking childish punk, and I be popping the most wildest junk, and I'm known as the prick that's not the fuck with. Call me erectile dysfunction. My ballistic missile is launching and wilding like 7 miles.
He said, I'm known as the prick, not the F with, but also he said erectile dysfunction. You got an erectile dysfunction, your thing ain't working. So he's known as the one not to mess with, right? Not to fuck with, but also you can't when you have an erectile dysfunction. Fire.
The fuck with, call me erectile dysfunction. My ballistic missile is launching and wilding like 7 mile and running. Bunch of violent gunmen, not do it like Puff do it. Tell my hitters to hit 'em up, do it. So like my middle fingers to a Tupac song, you know that I put 'em up to it. 12 gauge at the age of 12.
He's still giving Puff bars. He's still giving Puff bars. So what he say? He said the whole hit him up. So yeah, the hit him up scheme. I put him up to it, right? Puff put the people up to it to kill Tupac, but also I put him up to it. The middle fingers. Tupac is known for putting up the middle fingers. Eminem is known for putting up the middle fingers. But he's saying I put him up to it. I put him up. So he's putting up his middle fingers to Puff and all them for putting that hit out on Biggie. On Pac. Probably put the hit out on Biggie too.
Hitters to hit 'em up, do it. So like my middle fingers to a Tupac song, you know that I put 'em up to it. 12 gauge at the age of 12, case of self-rage. I've been raising hell like I'm
12 gauge at the age of 12. He said that on the on Marshall Mathers, right? On the Marshall Mathers Pt.1. He said something about being 12 with 12 gauge on the shelf at the age of 12. So that's like a little callback right there, right? And also, what he said?
song, you know that I put 'em up to it. 12 gauge at the age of 12, case of self-rage. I've been raising hell like I'm Toe Jam Master J, and dare race yourself. It's about to be a fucking shootout like
Raising Hell, Run DMC album. But he messaged Jam Master J right after that too. Did he say DMC?
niggas to a Tupac song, you know that I put 'em up to it. 12 gauge at the age of 12, case of self-rage. I've been raising.
Okay, I was thinking something with 12 gauge. I was thinking there was something going on there, but he didn't say anything about chickens or eggs, so I'm gonna let it go. But just the fact that he said 12 gauge at the age of 12, caged, right? So I was thinking like cage, like you get a dozen of eggs, 12 obviously, and then you get cage-free eggs. So I just thought there was a simile going on there with like cage-free eggs and 12 gauge at age of 12. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think I'm reaching right now.
Like I'm Toe Jam Master J, and dare race yourself. It's about to be a fucking shootout like the OK Corral. Bounty on me like a paper towel. They want me to
Like the OK Corral. Oh my god.
on the straight and narrow like the same shape that they make.
See, I don't like bars like that. I don't like bars like bounty on me like paper towel. Like that's just like I don't know. I don't. Those assembly bars, when you say like, bar like this, bar like that, those don't hit for me anymore. I don't know why, but I don't really like that bar right there. I don't like when Eminem spits those kind of bars. I'm not a fan of those bars.
I'm up to it. 12 gauge at the age of 12 case of self-rage. I've been racing hell like I'm Toe Jam Master J. And dare race yourself. It's about to be a fucking shootout like the OK Corral. Bounty on me like a big.
I asked, did he mention of course he mentioned them by name, Joe and Daryl, the Run DMC, but anyways.
Jam Master J and dare race yourself. It's about to be a fucking shootout like the OK Corral. Bounty on me like a paper towel. They want me to go on the straight and narrow like the same shape that they make an arrow. Never sell out for the fame and well, Dave Chappelle to the rap game. I'm never gonna play myself. Closest I ever came. Take my motherfucking pain I felt when I lost.
Ooh, the closest thing I ever came to playing myself is 8 Mile. So so he'll never play himself. Like he'll never make himself look stupid or mess with his credibility. He's never gonna sell out. Selling out will be him playing himself. He's never gonna play himself. The closest thing he's come to that is playing himself in the movie 8 Mile. But he's calling himself the rap Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle had that whole thing going on when he went to Africa. People say Dave Chappelle was on crack or whatever the case may be, right? Well, really, he just didn't want to take that $50 million deal from them folks, right? Because he would be selling out if he did that. They pretty much want to take control of him, threw some money at him, and Dave Chappelle wasn't with it. He got up out of there. He didn't sell out. So he's saying he's not. He's saying he's also Dave Chappelle's like the king of comedy. So he's calling himself the greatest rapper or whatever you consider Dave Chappelle in comedy. He's saying he's that to rap, but also Dave Chappelle didn't sell out, so he's not selling out like how Dave Chappelle didn't sell out. Fire.
Same shape that they make an arrow. Never sell out for the fame and well, Dave Chappelle to the rap game. I'm never gonna play myself. Closest I ever came. Take my motherfucking pain I felt when I lost proof. Couldn't explain how that devil came down. Then in one valley swoop. Look at how foul he stooped. Had to throw in that towel. Regroup like Sean O'Malley. Still at Mally. Use this here to finale. Try to rally troops. Fit around up and corral.
Alley, finale, Sean O'Malley. Like those rhyme schemes are fire right now.
Couldn't explain how that devil came down. Then in one valley swoop. Look at how foul he stooped. Had to throw in that towel. Regroup like Sean O'Malley. Still at Mally. Use this here to finale. Try to rally troops. Fit around up and corral recruits. But no matter how many you tally to surround these two, you can fuck around and find out just what the fuck we about when you see how we shoot. And I ain't talking about how we hoop when you lay up in the motherfucking alley oops. It's like a Xanadu for every cent.
Oh, the flow switch was crazy right there. But he said I ain't talking about how we shoot or like how we hoop and how we shoot when you lay up in the alley oops, like alley oops. I always think those kind of bars can't be done anymore because like they're kind of played out. But Eminem always finds a new creative way to make a double out of those. Like, damn.
To surround these two, you can fuck around and find out just what the fuck we about when you see how we shoot. And I ain't talking about how we hoop when you lay up in the motherfucking alley oops. It's like a Xanadu for every Xanadu. What I plan to do is take a peek and a blue hand of you. To me, I brutally damage you. I could never stand to losing bananas. You motherfuckers can't do it sicker than I do. You couldn't get rid of this shit with Tamiflu cannibals. You little bitch, me and JID just like bestiality. We fucking animals.
Me and JID are like bestiality. We effing animals. That's crazy.
Then I do, you couldn't get rid of this shit with Tamiflu cannibals. You little bitch, me and JID just like bestiality. We fucking animals. I'm backing them, body bagging them, toe tagging them in the back of the Volkswagen and dragging them whole backs and I'm throat gagging them till I get thrown back in the paddy wagon and back on the Prozac and I know that, but I'm bestiality. We fucking animals. I'm backing them, body bagging them, toe tagging them in the back of the Volkswagen and dragging them whole backs and I'm throat gagging them till I get thrown back in the paddy wagon and back on the.
Till I get thrown back on the paddy wagon. What do you mean by that? Because I'm trying to think of like getting knocked off the wagon. Hold on.
We fucking animals. I'm backing them, body bagging them, toe tagging them in the back of the Volkswagen and dragging them whole backs.
Back in the Volkswagen, so maybe he's talking about like a hearse, toe tag him, put him in the back of a hearse in a body bag, right?
Gagging until I get thrown back in the paddy wagon and back on the Prozac and I know that.
Until they kill me, until I get back on the until I get back on the Prozac. So back on the wagon until I get back on that wagon. He said that on another song. I'm back on the wagon. Or no, he said I'm back on the bull, riding that bull. Okay, but he could be saying I'm back on the wagon. I'm back. You get knocked off your rocker, or knocked off the wagon or whatever. But he's back on that wagon, like until and back on the Prozac. And I know that. Hold on.
Back of the Volkswagen and dragging them whole backs and I'm throat gagging until I get thrown back in the paddy wagon and back on the Prozac and I know that, but I'm so bad with a notepad that it don't matter. The ghost back finna go at anyone who got the gonads, the cojones, yeah.
He loved ending his verses all unorthodox. I wasn't really sure what the whole wagon part was. I was trying to figure it out, but I don't think I figured that quite out. But that was fire though, man. That was JID featuring Eminem, Animals. I gotta say, 2 flawless verses. Shout out to JID for showing up crazy on this one. I know I missed a bunch of bars. They were kind of rapping a little too fast for me at certain points, but not too fast where I couldn't keep up. But there was some filler there, you feel me? And I didn't want to be pointing out every single thing. And I'm pretty sure I'm 3 days late with this one. And I know y'all seen a bunch of reactions to this already, so I wasn't trying to OD and break down every little thing. But I try to break down all the things that I really liked and I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the beat. I enjoyed the verse from JID. I'd say he showed up on this one much more than he did on Fuel. Eminem bodied this. I'm going to have to hear this a few more times on the real, like on my own time, because I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, man, we back though. JID, Eminem, Animals, Part 1. Is there going to be a Part 2? I don't know. I hope so. We out.
They calling me a black Republican in the corrupt government. It's time I bring the map to the hood. I'm not judging them. Anytime that I'm back in the hood, these race hustlers are never screaming for black lives in our circumferences.